Greetings, I'm Undone Builder. Today I'm going to show you how to make a map, such as shown here, this fancy little map of Europe. These are commonly used on the worklands of Roblox, and I often wondered how to do this, and I tried quite a few things before finally figuring it out. So most people would start with trying to make unions, like I did, trying to negate it to get the shape I want, but I found a much easier way. So you start with this plugin, CSG Cut. I will link it in the description. And I will show you just quickly how to make this fancy little map technique. And I'll be using this as a template. It's just some random little fantasy continent I found online. So when you select a CSG Cut, you select a surface to then draw on, and you click on that, and then you begin. And you will see that it will give you this little part, and it's pretty simple. Just the more you click, make shapes with this, and we hit enter. It does that. Quite simple. So using this, I am going to draw an outline of what I want. I'm going to make this little region here. And once that is done, you'll then want to fill in all these little holes you'll see around here, because as you can see it's hollow, so you'll just want to fill that in. And so now you have your first region, and I am going to designate this region 1. Very, very creative. I'm going to give it a color so I can find it later when I want to do it. Let's move that up here. So that's the first start. That's how you build one of them. And please note that we're building these much larger than they'll be in the game, because it's much easier, as I've found, to build a good 10 times the size, then resize it downwards. Once you do that, you'll then want to build your second region. I'll build this little green area over here. It'll be region 2. So I'll take CSG Cut again. And now I will follow along perfectly, starting at the bottom. I will follow along perfectly the edge of the other continent. Be simple, all things considered. Then I'll fill in all the holes that I have here, fix up some of the edges too. And once that is done, I'll designate this the very creatively named Region 2. Give this a different color. Make it a fancy orange. And so now we have a basic outline of a continent. Now this is alright, and you could make a whole map off this, but there's one extra little step I find is neat. And if you duplicate a region, you can color it deep black. Make it a little bigger, then move it downwards. As you'll notice in this other map, these little black areas really help to define each region from the other and make you realize what is a continent and what is, well, not, the ocean. And this won't always be perfect because of, the shapes that form, but this will give a rough outline of what you want it to look like. And you can move them together so that the black parts overlap where you want them. And there you go. You can just keep doing this with as many regions as you want until you've made yourself an entire map. Really quite simple once you know how to do it. I'm Undone Builder. Please like and subscribe.